My husband bought me some binoculars yesterday for my birthday so that when I'm in Palestine next week, I can go bird watching. And I really want to see the Palestinian songbird, right? This beautiful bird. And it reminds me of this poem by Marwan Makool. In order for me to write poetry that isn't political, I must listen to the birds. And in order to hear the birds, the warplanes must be silent. You might think, why are we thinking about birds and making space to watch birds in the midst of settler violence, in the midst of an ongoing genocide, just across the way from where I'll be in the West Bank? One birdwatcher says that her favorite bird is the Palestine sunbird, and it is the symbol of Palestine. And she goes on to say, and I love this, she says, sunbirds don't migrate. It's here all the time, in every season. And it makes me think about the winter and all of us seeing on the news the tents of Palestinians in Gaza just like soaked through. So I partnered with Ground News to kind of talk about this. Ground News gathers thousands of stories and merges them into a single story and gives us kind of information on the perspective. Who's the network source? What direction does it lean? Is it left-leaning or right-leaning or center? And who owns this publication? And the point of Ground News is to well inform the world, to make it possible for those of us who care about what's happening in the world to really move through our biases, to recognize our biases. How is the news informing our perspective on issues? An example of how Ground News helped me kind of navigate the story of Palestinians caught in winter amidst the rains and their tents being destroyed. And so one of the great things that Ground News does is that under this bias comparison, for us opportunity to see the biases and do some of that critical thinking. And if we're used to hearing our news sources just from one or the other, then we almost become an echo chamber. Right now, if you sign up, allow yourself this opportunity to check through your sources and to check your own biases. You get 40% off the Vantage plan. Use it through my link in my bio for the next, 72 hours. Or by going to groundnews.com/Geraldine. In order for me to write poetry that is not political, I must listen to the birds. And in order to hear the birds, the warplanes must be silent.